Social Security disability insurance benefits, or what I call DIB, it's technically called Title II benefits in the Social Security Act. That program is intended for people who become disabled and can't do any work in the regional or national economy for at least a 12-month period of time. And it's specifically intended for those people who've worked and been working and paid into the Social Security system at a minimum of 5 out of the last 10 years. It's disability insurance benefits, and insurance is the key word there. It's like any insurance, like car insurance or house insurance. As long as you're working and paying into it, you're insured for those benefits if you become disabled under their rules. With supplemental security income, it is for people who have either never worked and paid into the system. It's a need-based program is really what I refer to it as. It's still for disabled people, just like Social Security disability insurance benefits is. But supplemental security income is in particular specifically for those people who've either never worked, as I said, or who maybe haven't worked enough recently. Maybe they stopped working 6 or 7 years ago and they didn't have to work at that time. Maybe they had a spouse who was working and everything is fine. The spouse has passed away and now all of a sudden they have no means of support. They go to apply and Social Security says, it's too late, you haven't worked enough recently to qualify for Social Security disability insurance benefits, but you might qualify for supplemental security income benefits. That's the primary difference. In addition to that, there's 2 other things. With Social Security disability insurance benefits, there is a cutoff day, or what they specifically refer to as a date last insured, and that's when the insured status lapses. So you have to establish disability prior to that date. With supplemental security income, there's no such date like that, but you have financial strings. And so in addition to proving that you've been disabled for at least 12 months, you have to also prove that you have limited assets. You can't have too much money in the bank, you can't own rental properties, among other things, and you can't have too much income coming in. So if you're married and your spouse makes $3,000 or $4,000 a month, you're not going to qualify for SSI. Generally speaking, it's about $800 or $900 a month for an individual. A couple would be, they look at a maximum income of about $1,600 a month. And so if you're married and your spouse makes that much or more, then you're not going to qualify. So for both programs, you have to establish permanent disability for more than 12 months, unable to do any kind of work at all, and then you have to either be insured for the Social Security disability insurance benefits, or if you're not, you have to have limited resources to qualify for the SSI, and that's basically the difference between the two. So they're kind of geared toward different groups of people, but you have to be disabled under either to qualify.